What's up guys, welcome back to the channel. Today we're continuing on with episode number 4 of Sword Art Online Alicization War of Underworld. This one's titled Dark Territory, and we're going to be exploring more of that. We got a glimpse of it towards the end of the last episode, and now we're going to actually be probably exploring a bit more now that our villains have entered into the Underworld, and we're going to see how they go about it and how they take up their newfound roles of Dark Emperor and Dark Knight. So last episode we got a bit more information on why this is even happening, why the raid is happening, who's orchestrating it and stuff. So we have Mr. Miller. Gabriel Miller is he is the, I guess, in the leader or CEO or whatever of Glogen Defense Systems, who have been hired by the NSA in America to take control of this technology and bring it back to the US, because we cannot allow the Japanese to militarize this, even though I'm fairly certain the Japanese would not militarize it, and even though they're allied, that's why they're saying we had nothing to do with this. It's US playing peacekeepers as always, and doing it out of fear of being the target of it, despite being allied with the country that made it. It's like, you could enter some form of diplomatic talks with them, but no, let's steal it and use military force first, because America. I don't know. We also got a flashback to when we actually had him and the Scar guy, I forget his name, Vasago, there we go. I think that's his new name, isn't it? That's not actually his real name, that's just the name of the guy that he's inhabiting for the purposes of this, right? Am I remember that correctly? There's Mr. Miller. Yeah, I don't think we see... Yeah, I don't see the other guy's name for some reason. It's weird how Analyst has some characters, but not all of them. Anyway, where was I? Yeah, so they're diving in now that they've seized it. Yeah, we had the flashback session of them training up against Kirito and Asuna, and weren't doing very well, and they decided, you know what, we'll just call it here. Like, this is such an irregular thing, this is never going to happen on a true operation. Little did they know that they're going to end up fighting Asuna and Kirito in the final, and they're going to be like, this is just like that time, and then they're going to get wiped out, probably, because that's what's going to happen, because they're military trained with guns. They're not really military trained with swords and magic and stuff, probably. So they are from a important standpoint, they're high up there, but from a physical fighting standpoint, they shouldn't be too strong relative to the rest of the world, except through what natural abilities they have already. But we'll see how much time they have to really get used to it. So they're logged in. Asuna is going to log in for the human side and go and help Kirito and try and recover his self-image. And that makes sense. It's the best thing they could possibly do. Yeah, Sinon had a dream dealing with Mr. Miller. It's the same. I swear, if they make this the exact same villain type that they've used for SAO 1, SAO 2, like, every single SAO villain has followed the exact same character type. They're always rapey, they're always just creepy and doing this out of some... I just don't like the SAO villains. It's one of the weakest points of it. So if they're going to do the exact same thing, it's going to annoy me. But anyway... yeah, he's rapey as well, for whatever reason. We'll probably find out. Daddy issues or something, probably, because it's always daddy issues. Yeah. We also had a little bit of the end scene there with, some of the actual... One of the lords of the Dark Territory. There's a council of 10 lords that serve under the Emperor, and those 10, apparently, there is the option for peace. And why they want peace, I'm not quite sure. There's probably some more history there of the Dark Territory that we can go through as time goes on. But him and his now wife, as he basically just proposed to her, Dark Knight that serves under him. They are going to be working to vote for peace by eliminating 4 of the other lords, essentially. 2 Goblin Chiefs, an Orc Chief, and the Dark Mage Woman. That's their plan. So I'm very interested to see how this internal struggle of the Dark Territory works out, because that really does make it quite interesting. Anyway, we're going to pull up episode 4 here on Crunchyroll, as per usual. That's where we watch this show. If you're new to the channel, timer-based reactions. So the bottom left of the screen, you're going to see the timer for the episode, so you can sync it up with your own footage. I'll count us down 3, 2, 1, play, and then on play, you start the episode, I'll start the episode, we'll all be in sync. I'll call out bits of the OP and stuff so you know where we are in syncing. I would show lower third and all that, but I've lost a channel to that already, so I can't trust that anymore. So, this is how it's going to be done. So, with all that said, everything is ready. Here we go in 3, 2, 1, play. Is this us diving in? Is this Asuna diving in, or evil guys diving in? It's evil ones. Okay. That's not true, but... Well, yeah. I mean, it still is a brain, but, you know what I mean. Not long, though. Ah, a question of where is its soul? And he's going to pull its head off, isn't he? I mean, most kids have done this, let's be real, but... Oh, who is this? Aw, she's cute. Wow, what a coincidence. Oh god, we're really playing into this, aren't we? Alice in Wonderland, of course. Wow, how many times can we cram Alice into this? Like, Jesus Christ. Okay. I suppose, sure. You're a creepy kid. You're a creepy kid to be thinking like this. Just saying. You have a very creepy brain process, I'm just saying. And that's who he sees when he's diving in. Interesting. Okay. We're in Obsidia Palace. Hmm. Alright. Cool. So Vasco is his real name, I guess. I don't know. Yep. They might not be humans, but they're creatures with souls. Alright, OP. It says Alicization invading. I guess that's the arc name for this. Because I think this is technically what we're in now as the 4th arc of the whole Alicization thing. We had 3 arcs over the course of the first 24 episodes, I believe. So yeah, those were the 10 lords I assume we went through at that point. Everyone's working, everyone's diving in. That's getting a push from someone. Not quite sure who that was. That might have been Selka, honestly. There's Bukoli. Nijo's sword, of course. And the symbolism of that key. Wait to see what that ends up meaning. And OP is over. Dark territory. Cool. Goblins. Hobgoblins as well, probably. Flatland goblins. They're all in a rush to reach the Emperor. Mountain goblins. Okay, so there are distinctions in goblins. So those are 2 goblin chiefs. These are the orcs. Oh, giants. Okay, we got giants as well. Oh, we got wolves. Chief of the ogres. 10th champion of the pugilist guilds. Okay. Pugilists, okay. Ogres were wolf-like. I don't know if that was a mistranslation or not. Assassin's Guild. You gotta have an Assassin's Guild. Alright. They're all here. Regular human-looking ones over on the right side. We've got pigs, of course. Wolves. Werewolves, maybe. Dark mages. Dark knights. Commerce Guild. Okay. There's the orcs. Alright. Chancellor of Dark Mages. Uh-huh, sure. Sure. Dark Knights. A question? What do you seek now that you are back? Yep, there it is. The Emperor be angry. Okay. So there goes the idea of peace completely. Well, no, not the moment it happens. It's going to take a little bit of time. Yeah. You see the way his eyes twitched there and narrowed a bit. White Eons, alright. Alright. They're all obviously on side. The Commerce Guild don't look too thrilled. Is that guy with otaku glasses on there? Anyway. Flags waving in the back. Nice touch. Yeah, he's not overjoyed. Neither is she. The idea for peace talks have... Oh, he's noticed it as well, yeah. That's a problem. The Emperor's already noticed. Yep. Sure. They might as well be, for the most part. Console? Yep. I guess that's what that pulse is time realigning for the sake of communication. Let's see if it happens again when they cancel this call. Because that'll be one of my thinkings from last time that's going to be very good. Mm-hmm. Just gotta find her. Right. Yep. This is your only chance, basically. Alright. Let's hope. Let's not hope. That's what that is. Resyncing of time. Almost certainly. Mm-hmm. Ugh. Oh-ho. Okay. Is this part of the plan? Mm-hmm. Yep. It was an assassination attempt. Immediately. Mm-hmm. Hmm. I'm surprised they made that move this quickly. Uh-huh. We're gonna kill her off immediately? I mean... I think we just did. Wow, okay. So much for the internal struggle. That's already over. Okay, What? 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 You are a messed up kid. Holy cow, you are a messed up kid. Jesus. Okay. That is messed up. So is he seeing things here? He's just seeing things. This is all just in his head, right? This isn't actually happening. Unless he's in VR right now. I don't know. Uh-huh. Wow, okay. Jesus Christ, that's a messed up kid. I mean, What? What? Uh, how does this make sense? How does this make any justifiable sense? I don't know. Okay. This is really weird. Really? Huh. Yeah, and this is why your soul will be sweet. Okay, this is messed up. But it's the same old villain again, but you know. Okay. And she's not going to be in the lineup. Otherwise, it's the same shots. And she's not there. I mean, she really jumped the gun on this. Like, first night, try and assassinate him? Like, Jesus. I mean, I called it that she would die. I called it last time that she was probably going to die. Or he was. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Right. Interesting. So there's 5 tribes outside of these 10. And that's why they fight for peace, because otherwise it's all going to fall apart again. Yeah, but... Yeah, but... Mm-hmm. Hmm. Right. Yep. I'm scared. Is it going to be her head? It's going to be her head, isn't it? Almost certainly. Yep. Yep. Mm. Yep. That they made that go way quicker. I feel like that's a waste, but anyway. Yeah. I mean, this moment was gonna happen eventually. Oh. Contain it. Contain it. Oh, he's just unleashing it. Okay. Already. Assassins? Yep. Mm-hmm. Wow. That's pretty substantial. It's creepy, but efficient. Are we gonna just snuff out this threat immediately? Now what's happening? We're in Floodlights. What? Excuse me, what? I mean, that visually very impressive. But what on earth is happening? What? I mean, this is insane. What? Okay. Sure, whatever. This is a visual. Nothing. Yeah. Interesting. His soul's already dead. Interesting way of doing that. And he's gone already as well? He's gone already as well. Okay, so the entire... Alright. That's a waste. Sure, whatever. Yeah. Wow, immediately commencing, okay. Everyone's just like, what happened? Yeah, they are now truly fearful of him. Okay. And that's the ED. The fuck did I just watch? Alright, so the Dark Territory is now back to being a one-dimensional enemy. That's a shame. Had such an interesting idea. Had so many potentials for executing their plan under the nose of the Emperor. See what they could get away with. But no, they're both gone already in one episode. After just introducing them. The emotional build-up to having that relationship severed. Kind of wasted. Oh, SAO, how I wish you had better writing and plots and enemies and everything. So much potential in this series and it just gets misused. Still like this ED a lot though, visually. I'm not a huge fan of these slower songs. I usually like faster paced songs, but it works with this ED a lot. Alright, we do have an after credits bit here though. Eastern Gate, durability will hit 0. Alright, they're here. Destroyed at the last stage. Interesting. It's cracking. Won't last much longer, and oh boy, there's... Yep. We really are. The night before battle. Okay. Okay then. We're getting into it then. We're already getting into it. So yeah, this kid is completely messed up. Like, what the hell? Like, so the dad makes an offhanded remark about how insects don't have brains, they use their neural things to function as the brain, essentially. So this kid's like, well, where's its soul then? Okay. Alicia, she has... Humans can't... Excuse me. Humans can't live without their head, so that means their souls must be in the head. So he stabs her in the ear with a screwdriver. What? This kid is messed up. What the hell happened for him to even think that? Like... What? I feel like there's a bit more to him that we need to understand here as to why he would even do that. Because, like... And also, why did he have the sensation of feeding, essentially, off a soul there, and then apparently has done it again after, but never experienced it? What happened to him as a child that he could experience that? Is that just him having a messed up vision? Or is there actually a reason as to why he felt like it? Is there a reason why this actually works in the Underworld? Like, he can just absorb souls? Like, what allows that? And why can he do it, but no one else has even shown any semblance of being able to do that? Is it just because he's Dark Emperor? Is it just because it's cool for the villain to be able to do that? I don't know. Unless it's just all imagined in his head. But it's not imagined in his head because he's actually seeing real visions of things that have happened. So it's not just as a visual and a interpretation of his headspace. It's actually physically happening, which is just weird. And then, yeah, we've now got rid of the only point of contention within the Dark Territory. The Dark Territory is now a uniform force under him that will just go and fight and kill, basically. So all the intrigue and mystery and emotional heartbreak when eventually this partnership is severed naturally over the course of many episodes, that's all lost because they just killed them off in one episode. And again, we had the rapey your soul is so sweet thing, which is just like, I'm over this whole kind of villain. I'm over it already. Like, we've had plenty of time with SAO to have this. Why can't we have a different villain for once? Like, please? Yeah. I don't know. I feel like this is peak SAO right here. If you want to know what SAO is in essence, this episode sums it up. Especially with the Alicization arc now. The visuals are fantastic. The fighting is cool. All the action-based sequences are really interesting and cool and really thought-provoking. And you want to see more of them. But the characters just feel inconsequential to anything that happens. The emotional aspect of it is just not even utilized because why would you have any sort of emotional connection with your characters? Like, I thought Yu-Gi-Oh was a turning point because they actually really did well with Yu-Gi-Oh. Like, Kirito and Yu-Gi-Oh's relationship through the first half, that was brilliant. That was actually really well done, and I really liked that. And bringing Alice in there as well. Those three were really well done. And then, yeah, these ones, because they're side characters probably, they're not relevant, so why would you even try and bring some intrigue into that? We're back to one-dimensional enemies that have no real reason or chance at redemption at this point. Or even any... We don't have the potential of a backstab anymore, because we've blown that already. Unless the Dark Mage Girl is going to try and usurp as Emperor, as she originally planned. Maybe this was a show of force to show that, yeah, it's not worth it. I don't know. I'm kind of hoping she does now. Like, what was her name? I'm terrible at this. I don't think we've got it in this list either, have we? Nope. Nope, we don't. But yeah, maybe she will. I'm kind of rooting for the fact that she will now. Because I want there to be at least something interesting about it. Like... anyway. This is peak SAO. Where you have really interesting concepts and you just revert to the same tried and tested formula. And it just gets boring over time. Anyway. I shit on this show a lot. I'm still watching it. I'm still enjoying it. I just see so much potential that you could utilize that just never gets used because it's like, no, we have one story type, we have one enemy type, we're going to stick to that for the third damn season of the show. And, anyway. I'm going to stop myself before I get too angry. But yeah, I feel like there's so much wasted potential. Yeah. I don't know. It's just... I know it's foolish to ask for anything different from SAO. Like, having seen the first season and the second season, you should know exactly what you're going to get. But I was just hoping for some difference, some innovation, something that would set it apart from previous seasons, but it just doesn't want to do that. And I don't know how much of that is just... Well, I mean, it comes down to the author, right? It comes down to, what's his face? Reki. What's his face? I've forgotten his name already. Reki Kawahara, I mean. It just comes down to that. Anyway. I just wanted to check one thing. So online Alicization. Yeah. I don't know, I feel like if it wasn't Reki writing this, I feel like something would have changed and it would have been something more by now. But I feel like, I honestly feel, whilst it was his idea originally, I feel like he's also the reason why it's being held back so much from being not just that isekai show, but the isekai show. Like, SAO could have been the best isekai to ever come out. Instead, it's devolved into something so binary, either loved or hated, that it's kind of hard to see it as anything more anymore. Anyway, that's my rant of it over. It happens every season. Every SAO season, I have this point of the show where I'm just like, oh, I have my shit-talking episode. This apparently was the shit-talking episode of Alicization, because I don't think I really had one in the first part. Oh, no, I did, when we spent 4 episodes in the same room. No, I had that moment of, SAO. So, yeah, we've got it out of the way. We can now move on. We've got still half the show to go. They can still do something interesting here. We've got a bunch of characters we haven't met yet. That, hopefully on the Integrity Knight side, we can actually have some interesting characters to come help and develop a bit more of a attachment to them. There is the... I think there was definitely one in the OP that I was interested to see, so... I also want to see what more of Berkoli, and judging by the thumbnail that Crunchyroll has for Episode 5, it looks like we're going to have some form of episode focus with Berkoli, and see what he's up to now as leader of the Integrity Knights. So, thank you everyone for watching. I hope you enjoyed this one. Leave a like if you did. Leave a comment on what you thought of the episode, if you share my thoughts on the show in general. If you want to have a bit more of an in-depth discussion about it, my Discord is a better place to do that. So we can have a bit more of a back and forth based on that. Link to that will be in the description. And don't forget to subscribe to see more of this show. I'm stopping here for tonight, but next week we'll be back for another 2 or 3 episodes as we continue on in preparation for part 2 that comes out in 12th. I should really look up when this part comes out. It comes out in 21 days and 12 hours from time of recording, which means it comes out at 4 p.m. In the UK on a Saturday, which means it will become a Sunday show for you guys because that's when I record. I record overnight. So, for instance, this is currently the early hours of Saturday morning. It's currently 3:30 in the morning on Saturday. And these videos then go out starting at 1 p.m. UK time on a Saturday. So, just in case you wonder how it works. So, thank you everyone for watching. Don't forget to subscribe to see next week's episode and the rest of the summer 2020 shows that will be following very soon. We've got a couple of weeks until that season starts, but we'll be getting into it pretty soon here. Thank you for watching. Until next time, see you guys later.